Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Friday, the 31st of December, 2021, the last day of the civil year of 2021, New Year's Eve, but also the seventh day in the octave of Christmas. So the seventh day of Christmas today. Was in the city yesterday, now back here in the country. Who knows where tomorrow will bring me? Maybe to an island beach retreat. But here we are as the civil year of 2021 fades into our new year of 2022. The eve of the Solemnity of Mary, the Mother of God. That will be the octave day of Christmas tomorrow. So our world celebrates one thing, our church celebrates another. Together, we still bask in the wonder and the beauty of the Christmas season. Today, our readings are a little bit bizarre because the first reading talks about antichrists from the letter of John. And we have to do first is get rid of the whole idea that Hollywood has painted in our little minds about what an antichrist is. It's not about devils and demons. It's not about somebody trying to destroy the world. It is about, unfortunately, people who, though, are thinking differently about who Christ was, who Christ is, what Christ comes to bring. There may have been some truth to what they were saying, but in the long run, it did not connect with the gospel, did not connect with what it is that the greater community understood Christ to be doing. And so what John does in this letter is point that out, is that they have deserted the mission. They have gone astray from the mission. They have decided, to do other things. And the importance is remembering the truth that Christ brings, which, again, is about love. It's about forgiveness. It's about mercy. It's about giving, and it's about not judging. Anyone who preaches differently, anyone who tries to tell us differently, anyone who tries to move in a different circle, in a different way, is not bringing the gospel. And that's the long and short of it. The whole understanding that John leaves, though, with the people is the sense that you do know the truth. So start believing it, acting out of it, and moving your lives in that direction. You don't always need to have other wise sayers or leaders or whatever it is to tell you what the truth is. John says you know it. So basically start embracing it, living it, and believing in it. That kind of truth is present in the gospel today, which is a reiteration of the gospel for Christmas Day. Again, not about angels and shepherds, not even about wise men, but the word becoming flesh and dwelling among us. The reason always is that we cannot just remain with angels and shepherds at a manger. We cannot remain with just animals lulling baby Jesus to sleep and mooing and all those other kinds of things, quietly, and all those other sorts of images that Currier and Ives and other people have painted about the nativity. It's not just about wise men bringing gifts. It is about something much greater than all of that. And that is about God becoming present to us. And God being given to us. And some people rejecting God and not recognizing the fact of who and what Christ is and this great gift, but others who do embrace this gift, others who do recognize its power and its strength. Again, the prologue to John's Gospel says, are now empowered to become children of God. There is a power in believing. There is a great power in believing. And sometimes we don't even recognize that. Sometimes we think, again, that belief is only there for us in our need. Belief is only there for us whenever things get difficult and we hope against hope that things will be better. But that's not what belief is. It is the power to persevere. It is the power to know that while others, run and fret and say the sky is falling and the world is falling apart, we know that there is something greater in our midst. We know there's something greater that continues to guide and direct us. If we don't recognize that, if we don't attend to that, if we don't live through that, well then yes, we will run into the anxieties and the fears and the trepidations and the panic and everything else like that our world constantly experiences. If we don't recognize the fact that God has become one like us and changed the course of human history, then there is no recourse to all those things that frighten us, to seek to undo us, cause us terror and anxieties and fright in our life, and we keep spinning deeper and deeper into a hole that we cannot ever come out of. The truth of knowing who God is, the truth of knowing what has come to us and become part of our lives that this Christmas season constantly reveals to us, gives us a power that we as believers must put into practice, put into use for the world to see and the world to be comforted, encouraged, and move forward with. That is always our mission in this Christmas season, not basically just to stay at a manger with a small cooing baby and angels and shepherds and little animals, but it is to live that life of a changed human history, a changed course of human history, which the God who loves us has put into motion in our lives. A continued blessed Christmas, St. Francis and people of God. May the Lord give you his peace.